Welcome.
Hi.
How's it going today? Hope y'all are having fantastic days.
We're here. Hopefully, I won't upload this week as bad as I did last week. I had a weird week, guys, and it was late. And I'm sorry. I'll fix it. Don't worry.
It's been a busy week for us. Christmas is kicking our ass right now.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie. So if you want to help out with Christmas, if 100 of y'all sent $1, that helps. Just saying. So if we get 100 people,
Yeah, we got a website. Go to siftervr.com and there's a place where you can subscribe there, and
it would help.
It's like $1 a month.
We even do it ourselves.
That'd be cool.
But this isn't the normal like, subscribe, comment. No. You get one or the other each and every video. So don't worry. This is subscribing is this video. That's all. That's all it is. But we're a Cryptic Concept, by the way, if we haven't mentioned.
You probably know.
I would hope so by now. We're on what, number 6? Number 5?
4?
4? Is it really 4?
Maybe 5.
Has it been that? Oh man,
4 or 5.
Look, we just like talking, and we like concepts and anything theory wise. Like, we just like them.
We like weird shit.
Weird shit, yes. If you can't explain it, that's up our alley. And I'm hoping we pick some random videos. Honestly, like,
yeah,
didn't watch anything about this.
Nope, we don't know what's coming.
Nope. But
we're gonna be surprised like you guys are.
We're hoping it's gonna be pretty decent. If not, you won't even see this episode. You'll see the next one.
Well, you might see this part.
No, true. This is a good beginning.
I'll keep this part.
Yeah, I like the start. The start's nice.
And then you'll see different ones. But we'll let you know if you're gonna see different ones.
Something will be slightly different.
Yeah, it'll look weird.
Yes.
Right? All right.
Let's see what this is.
Let's see what this is.
Of action or of the will. And this is linked to the belly, or what in Japan they call the hara, or in Chinese alchemy they call the lower dantian. And through the action or willing form of illumination, one is able to take action esoterically. You're able to actually use non-physical realities to change things on the physical plane. Now, at the most extreme, we have things like actual physical alchemy and the transmutation of one physical substance to another. This is usually attained after going through multiple steps of being able to transform something that is less dense.
I'm not that type, I'm sorry.
And that is normally etheric energy fields.
Ears. No, I mean, like, just pull this one down over your ear instead of that one.
So the actual vibrational transformation of energy fields,
still kind
energy
of
healing, things of that kind, is something that you find very strongly on this path. So the person that can actually transform things using spiritual forces is referred to as the adept. There's also the cultivation of action or of the will. And this is linked to the belly, or what in Japan they call the hara, or in Chinese alchemy they call the lower dantian. And through the action or willing form of illumination, one is able to take action esoterically. You're able to actually use non-physical realities to change things on the physical plane. Now, at the most extreme form of this, we have things like actual physical alchemy and the transmutation of one physical substance to another. But this is usually attained after going through multiple steps of being able to transform something that is less dense. And that is normally etheric energy fields. So the actual vibrational transformation of energy fields, energy healing, things of that kind, is something that you find very strongly on this path. So the person that can actually transform things using spiritual forces is referred to as the adept. There's also the cultivation of action.
I actually watched a video about how monks used to levitate rocks way too big and heavy for man to carry up mountains with just their mind, or with like sheer just will, I guess. Like, they wouldn't touch it and it would just go up the mountain for them.
Okay, I've heard of things like that.
Yeah.
I think there might be something that we lost that we can do.
Kind of like magic?
Yeah, this is kind of like what I was telling you, like how every creature has superpower.
Yeah.
I think we lost ours. But I think it was that.
See, I believe so too. It would make sense. That's how, because there's this ice dude that can survive and with almost no clothes on in some cold ass weather.
Yeah, there's tons of random people that can do like
with breathing exercises.
You know,
just like with breathing exercises, we could dive longer, but there's a whole village of humans living out on the water that has adapted to going 50 feet underneath water, 50 meters. I don't know exactly how deep they go, but they go way further than an average human.
Yeah.
Holding breath, catch some stuff with a spear, swim back up.
Yeah, up to 14 minutes.
Yeah.
I know the tribe here.
You know, see, insane. So,
and then the crazy part is evolution's supposed to take millions of years.
Yeah.
They've only been there like 100.
Yeah. Like, I believe our superpower is adaptation, to where we can just go somewhere. Like, if we fully did go to another planet, I believe after 100, 150 years, we would start to see people having less reaction to the atmosphere if we're slowly adapting to it. If we just bring Earth's atmosphere, kind of cheating.
Well, that's kind of why I think that we are not from this planet.
True.
Because we see all these other creatures like adapt and evolve quickly. Like how many, you guys check your neighborhoods, find out how many 6-toed cats you find.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah. And this is a new thing in the past 20 years. Always 5 toes until like past 20 years. Nobody knows why.
No.
So, I don't know. Weird shit.
It is some weird shit. I ain't gonna lie. But then again, we have been here for a blink of an eye, but we've been here for a little bit.
Yeah.
We've had time. I believe it's just genetic experiments, because we genetically experimented with dogs and now we have pugs.
Yeah.
So,
that's true.
Teacup chihuahuas. Like, why would Mother Nature need something that small? Yeah. Besides to be prey.
Like every dog comes from wolf.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But
and we started fucking with it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I like the way this one looks. It's a little fucked up, but I like the way it looks. Yeah. So
can we make this one have a shorter tail? Yeah, and then its face is all stupid now too, and they're like, oh well.
Yeah, it's cute too. Exactly. Sorry,
but that
tangent.
This is talking about though, like how basically some people in these spiritual cultures can affect their reality
with just
if they're in tune with
their inner energy,
the energy of themselves and surroundings.
Mainly the gut energy.
Yeah.
So does that mean everybody with big guts have more energy?
It means everybody poops.
True. Everybody does poop. Everybody does poop.
What else you got?
I hope the next one's as good as this one was. I like that one. That was a good topic.
The Rosicrucians talk about a process within an initiation in which at a certain point, when the heart becomes open and unarmored, and we cultivate this feeling of unconditional love, there is an ignition of a kind of spiritual spark within the heart. And what happens then is that they describe it as an etheric rose light arises from the heart and moves up to what's commonly called the third eye center. And with that rose etheric stream, it enters into the centers in the head, that area that is technically at the third ventricle of the brain and was known as the cave of Brahma in the Indian teachings. This is a particular area that's open in the head that has a space between the pineal and pituitary glands. And as this space becomes illuminated, it leads to direct spiritual vision. The Rosicrucians talk about a process within...
Yeah.
Okay.
Inner spiritual...
I believe in it, because I be trying to meditate sometimes. I'm not good at it yet.
No, me either.
But they say you're supposed to be able to meditate anytime, like driving, breathing, like anything that you just kind of...
Everybody has their own way of doing it.
See, my issue is, like, if I do it while driving, I've tried it. I have tried it. But it was mainly over
through 4 cars.
No. Right. It's actually... I didn't get into an accident, but I would notice like I just space. And like I could drive a little bit, but if like something suddenly changed, there's a curve, car cuts in front of me or something, like I'm too far gone. Like my mind, the 1,000-yard stare, that's my meditation. I found out. So I could, if that's it, I can meditate almost anywhere, but most of the time I'm too self-conscious to do it. Because I'm like, damn, there's eyes on me. Let me stop. Let me be normal for a while.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
But see, they got some good points though, because I believe that's how the monks and stuff, because they meditate and stuff for years and years and years, and I believe they are closer to our ancestors than we are.
Yeah.
Like not genetically, but just spiritually. Because like, as an average human, we can't sit still for 3-4 hours in one position. Damn, I can't talk today. I don't even have a beer yet.
I'm having the same issue.
Oh, see, lack of sleeps. I swear, it's bad. Nowadays, the grind is hard, man.
It is pretty late. But we're doing this for you guys.
No, he's lying to you. We're doing this for us. Fuck you guys.
Okay. But we like doing it.
Yeah, we do like doing it for you, but we're buddies anyways. So I would have been over here talking to this mofo about something.
Right.
We would have been watching the White Christmas.
Okay. Pepsi. Yeah. All right. What else is dude talking about?
Love the fluffies.
In this path of illumination, we find that everything is a thought form from the mind of God, and all those thought forms have a pattern to them. And the current term that we use for understanding those patterns is sacred geometry. So sacred geometry is a universal science for understanding the patterns of creation at every level. And so no matter what tradition you study with, they will work with sacred geometry. Because the sacred geometry at the highest level is a pure, packed thought form from the mind of God that shows you the pure pattern of everything that's manifested from it. In this path...
See, the pentagram has power, but I just I thought of a theory.
You had to throw that in there.
I had to. What if, you know how everybody believes this is the Matrix, yada this, yada that?
Yeah.
What if, instead of computer-generated Matrix, we are an fifth being's dream? Like, everybody is another being's dream.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
That would explain why sometimes people do weird stuff. Because sometimes you have weird dreams. Sometimes you have horror. Sometimes...
Well, I think our dreams is our consciousness traveling to another universe. Because they say that, like, other, like, the many worlds theory is what it's based off of. And it's like, you, who you are now, you're not this dude that lives here. You're like some high-end movie star there, you know, in Hollywood and shit. But that's in that world, right?
Yeah.
And here, you're just you. But when you dream about being a movie star, that's your consciousness actually invading the mind of your other self in the other world.
I like that. I like that.
That's why some of them are really weird, because our known thing of what we know could be completely different in another.
That would explain, like, because what if that happens to us? Like, you know, if sometimes you have gaps in memory.
Yeah.
What if that's just them taking over for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I don't know if everybody has gaps in memories like I do. I don't know. But
you think everybody would.
I would assume, but I can't assume everybody has the same experience as us.
Sure.
Like, we may get someone that had a silver spoon in their mouth all their life, and that, I don't know their kind of struggle. They still have a struggle.
Yeah.
But I don't know that struggle.
Right.
So, like, I could relate, but I can't. Like, they just have more zeros behind their numbers than I can even imagine.
Yeah.
So it's like, I understand that would suck. Like, bro, your electric bill is $5,000 a month. Like, I would live out of a cardboard box. I'm sorry. Like, fuck you, electric. No.
Yeah.
I complain about 300.
I'm not going to tell you how much mine.
It's like, I keep that on the down low.
It's high.
Oh, bro, I can't. Fuck that. Like, electric company pisses me off right now because we don't have another source of electricity I could go to.
Yeah, we have where we live, we have no options. There's one company.
What?
That's it. It just completely monopolized this entire region, and we don't have an option.
No, like, you can't even go without them, or you get tickets. Your house will get condemned.
And if you try to, you cannot go fully solar either.
No.
You have to, according to the law, you have to go through that company to feed back into the system.
Yep.
Even if you do go fully solar.
Yeah. They used to pay you for solar. Not anymore.
Nope.
You still got to pay them. Like, you got to pay them for the solar electricity.
Yeah. Even though you're buying all the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
It's really bad. Anyway.
Sorry.
Tangent again.
Yes. Like, today is full of them.
Yep.
Work with us.
Our last podcast was full of them.
Yeah, it was.
People seem to like it, though. We got some good views on it. More than most other ones.
Right. You know? So, hey,
a lot of these companies have Masonic ties. And you will always see star symbolism within their logos. The star of Sirius, the dog star of Sirius FM, the dog with the star eye. Or even OnStar, which is an interesting, company, because here we have two words within the word mark on star, which also represent the logo of on with the star. And so in Masonic tradition, the bright sun is always considered Sirius, and it's a sun that they revere within their structure and their symbolism as well. And so seeing logos that have a bright star or a bright sun singularity within
Holy
the logo,
shit, I didn't realize
if you know what to look for, this is a company that if you're a Mason, you can do safe business with. Or, a lot of the older logos pick this up. Some of the newer logos, not so much. A lot of these companies have Masonic ties. And
you didn't know there was that many?
I didn't realize there was that many, no.
Yeah, there's more than that.
Yeah, of course, but
yeah.
I knew their ties were deep, but wow.
Yeah, they would probably be the if there was a world order that controls everything, they'd be like right under the Masons. Would be like right under.
That makes sense. Kind of like everybody's seen John Wick, so they wouldn't be above the table; they would be part of the under the table.
Yeah, or they'd be they'd be like the if you got together all the managers at all the hotels.
Yes,
that's them.
Oh, the leader of the Continentals?
Yeah.
Okay.
The leaders of all the different Continentals across the world would be the Masons.
Yeah.
And they are all controlled by the ones at the table.
Yeah,
the table is the New World Order.
That's exactly what I was thinking, yep.
Yep. That's
Where's our John Wick? Is it? Hey, bro, if you're out there, you have a story to tell, you don't even have to show your face. Just tell us the story. We'll tell it for you.
You can call in.
For sure. We will figure out a way to have a number for you.
I'm telling you, website, sisterpr.com. All of our contact information is there. You can send us an email. We have a contact fill out sheet. You can fill it out and we'll get back to you. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's if you guys got stories, we'd love to hear them.
Oh, in fact, and think about it. We're nobodies right now. So
we're nobodies.
Exactly. So
we might always be nobodies, but we're going to continue to be nobodies doing this.
Big facts. In your story, you'd get it off your chest. It makes you feel better.
And you don't have to say your name.
Nope.
Just your experience.
Exactly. That is it.
We would love to talk
about it. It could be cryptic hunting. It could be ghost hunting. It could be maybe you're a super secret agent guy and you can't let the information out. Don't give us no particular details.
Maybe you saw some UFO shit and you're too afraid to tell your family about
Big facts. I'm telling,
if you want to just talk about it without judgment, tell us the story.
Yes.
Or tell us what happened. We don't have to say names. You don't have to put your name in. We'll just talk about it.
No particular location.
No. It'll be good. Form a little community.
Exactly. It'll be awesome.
Have you ever wondered what signals roosters to get up early in the arrival of dawn? Well,
I've wondered that.
Engineered in the circadian clock of the roosters. They complete the sleep-wake cycle before dawn and announce to the world that it is time to wake up. This time between midnight and sunrise
is this the fuck we were talking about?
The time of creation.
It doesn't matter where I am till today. Morning 3:30 to 3:40, within those 10 minutes, I always come awake. There is something happening in nature between 3:30 to 3:40. It's called Brahma Muhurtam in yoga. It's a very significant part of the time.
Have you ever wondered what…
I could be awake at that time? That's also when ghosts and spirits like to try to do shit. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't think about it like that. Holy bejesus.
We'll see.
The Fontana della Pina at the Vatican shows a pine cone that many believe represents knowledge about the pineal gland. The pineal gland produces melatonin and helps regulate circadian rhythms and cycles of light based on photons hitting the retina of the eye and stimulating a sequence of various electrophysiological effects. The pineal gland has also been shown to have an intimate connection to the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, HPA axis. Thus, pine pollen's unique combination of nutrients and phytohormones that functionally stimulate the brain makes this a highly prized and valued food source. The Fontana della Pina at the Vatican shows…
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Okay.
Anybody familiar with the compasses and square symbol of Freemasonry? With the G in the middle?
Don't get us canceled.
Well, that's what the G stands for at the highest level. They'll talk about many porch masons. These are the exoteric masons that are given the teachings of the profane and they think they're in the know, okay? They're given the information, well, this only means geometry, it only means God, etc., okay? One of the things they'll tell you it means at a slightly higher level is that it means gnosis, knowledge. At a higher level, at illuminated levels of Freemasonry, which are above 32nd degree, they will give you what the real meaning of the G inside the compasses and square is. And it is the generative principle. It means Genesis, creation. Anybody familiar with the compasses and square?
See, I wanted to join them just so I could be really good at laying brick and building stuff. Like, this is before I knew they did a whole bunch more than just built shit.
Oh.
Yes, like, I wanted to join them back in, like, middle high school. I was like, yeah, I want to go build houses and be, like, world-renowned. And yeah, whoa. Right. And as I got older, I started learning more. I'm like, I don't know.
You want to go that far?
I don't know if I'm willing to go that far. That's like...
At a higher level... At illuminated levels of Freemasonry, which are above 32nd degree, they will give you what the real meaning of the G inside the compasses and squares.
You're going to give us a better detail of it? Bet!
I'm no longer an occultist. I'm a de-occultist. I'm attempting to take this information out of hiding. It's been hidden. The hiding of it is destroying the fabric of our society and putting us into bondage. It needs to come out and be non-hidden. Needs to be unveiled and shared widely and freely with anybody who's capable of accepting it and comprehending it now. That's what the New Age community is designed to do. There is a moral obligation to bring this information to the public now.
Okay.
That's the channel we're watching right now, guys. So if you want to learn more, go check them out.
Honestly, he's saying some pretty deep things right now. Freemasons, this is him.
The problem I have with YouTubers like this is they can literally say anything and say that that's 33rd degree.
Yeah.
Because hardly anybody, Masonry is very secretive, very niche thing. It's very hard to get in. You almost have to be born into it.
Well, we don't know his background. He could have been born into it.
No, you're absolutely right.
And then he could have possibly seen some shit that was like, the world really needs to know.
Yeah.
And everybody else like, bro.
Yeah.
You might want to sit down and think about this.
You're absolutely right.
And this is his chance of trying to get it out without them knowing.
Or it could be the polar opposite.
Very true.
He's just making up shit.
Giving false information so that way we don't find out the truth.
No.
Big facts. Because
I hope it's true.
Honestly,
I hope it's true.
I have heard a lot that the government loves to do psyops like that to where misleading.
Make it's real when it's not.
False propaganda.
Yeah. They've been doing that since
North Korea is famous for it. Yeah. So, like, I don't know. There could be, but in my mind, until you find other evidence, everything's true.
I'm not going to go that far, but okay.
Well, like, it's like meet a complete stranger at work. You don't know nothing about him. You're like, hey, how's it going? He's like, bro, I'm gay. I have no other reason to think that he's not, so he's gay in my mind. Right. Until his wife walks up to him like, nah, that nigga's not gay. He's fucking with you. Right. So, like, everything is true until I find out it's not.
That's true. I can see that side of it.
Yeah. You thinking otherwise?
No, I'm not thinking otherwise. I'm trying to think of other situations, but I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like you get that random homeless dude like, bro, I was sleeping on such and such, and
okay, but there's some guys that walk in. Like there's this one homeless dude that will walk in, and he'll be like, "Yes, I work for."
Oh, please, somebody that's that dude, all gray. Oh my god, he used to be a sniper.
No. He works for Google.
Oh, okay. This is a different homeless guy.
Yeah, he works for Google. And he's having trouble getting his money from Google.
Yeah.
But he's asking for like crack pipes and shit. Come on, dude.
See, I have one guy that he loves to tell me he was this old sniper and he could shoot like a mile and a half away with iron sights. Yeah.
I can't see that far.
I know. I like hearing his stories, but in my mind, I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know.
If he had a spotter beside him with binoculars and knew the actual degrees of where his gun was pointed, it's possible.
Very possible.
But you also have to take into account like bullet drop too.
Earth rotation,
humidity, bullet drop, and everything.
Yeah, like there's
a mile and a half away with no scope.
90% of people have to walk in that shot.
Yeah,
like you're not getting it on your first shot. If you do, that's hella lucky. Please repeat.
20 feet away from the bullet by the time it hits them.
Easy.
I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying it's very far-fetched.
It's far-fetched. Like I said, I want to believe he's true, but at the same time, he makes it hard to believe. Yeah.
If you look in Valentin's Law Dictionary, a human being is a monster. So that's what, when you walk into court, this is how they're looking at you. Let's take a look at what monster says. A monster is a human being by birth, but in some part resembling a lower animal. A monster hath no inherent blood, and cannot be the heir to any land, albeit it be brought forth in marriage. Okay, so what are we talking about here? Are we talking about a human being, which is, if you look in Valentin's Law Dictionary,
dude.
Okay, what the fuck?
That's freaky.
So, whatever that name's law.
Yeah, Valentin.
Yes. It's saying that technically we are born human, but since...
No. It's saying that when you go into a courtroom and you're the defendant, that entire court has to see you as a monster.
Wow.
Not being human unless you can prove that you are.
Oh,
not guilty.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Why has school never put it that way?
Because it's school.
Oh, true. True. They don't teach you much there.
No.
At the Vatican, there are 32 archways on each side of the courtyard, with a giant obelisk in the middle. The Pope's cassock has 32 buttons.
Look at
His
that
head
German.
represents the
Man.
33rd. The United Nations flag shows the globe divided into 33 sections encircled by olive branches. The flag also happens to be blue, just like the first 3 blue degrees of Masonry. 33 is the highest degree of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Walt Disney was a 33rd degree Freemason, and Disneyland has a Club 33.
Whoa.
During World War II, 33rd degree Winston Churchill gave us the V for victory, 2-finger salute, which since the 60s became peace. Before it stood for victory or peace, it was a symbol of the 33rd degree. There are 3 joints to the knuckle on 2 fingers, making 33. Then held apart like a V is about 33 degrees. Everything changes at 33. At the Vatican.
Okay, that's trippy.
Right, because I'm 3 years away from that.
I like that. Wow. That's crazy.
Bro, that's deep.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I like conspiracies like that.
so,
All right.
anything?
We are close to our minute mark, but before we go, figure we chill.
Oh, snap. Oh, I thought we were showing this on the podcast. Okay.
Well, we will, but we'll show it here too.
All reactions, look at
More-
you go, bro.
More views are on these than on the podcast.
True, true.
You should watch the podcast because we talk more about what we're about to talk about. But
Well, sometimes we go on rants.
right, well, the one I'm talking about though,
Mm.
personal experience, the one that's called personal experiences.
Okay.
Second one, I believe. We talk about experiences we had with our own cryptid, anything we've
Ghosts,
seen.
Yeah.
So I showed an image of where I saw whatever I saw.
I believe it's a gray.
I think it's a rake or a skinwalker,
Yeah.
one or the other.
Could be.
He thinks it's a gray, but again, more detail on the podcast. But we got together and we decided to buy a trail cam.
Yay!
Because we see all these people online like posting these horrible, shitty CGI videos.
I swear they're shooting them off
could
the
be
flip phone.
real, you know. And we're gonna show you guys if it's actually real. We're gonna go set it up in the same location, and it has night vision.
Might throw some pig's blood around. Who knows?
He wants to take deer piss for some reason.
I don't want it to smell me, okay?
And we're gonna go set it up, and then come back a few weeks later and see if we caught anything. And if we did, we're gonna show you guys what we caught.
Oh, trust
if we
and
didn't, we'll let you know, and we didn't.
Yeah.
But we're gonna continue to do this until we do catch something.
Exactly, because we're pretty sure it's there. Like we have it mapped down. We're not hunters or nothing, but we have it mapped down pretty decent to where it should be somewhere.
Oh no, I know exactly the location and exactly the spot of where I saw this with 6 of my other buddies.
With his own eyes.
With my eyes, not with no drinking, no alcohol, no weed, no
LSD,
nothing.
no mushrooms.
No nothing, but it was late at night.
Had plenty of sleep.
We had flashlights. That's the only thing that it was. Had plenty of sleep.
It was bigger than a human, so it wasn't a weird person.
Than a human. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can catch it, and if we can, great. If not, then again, we'll let you guys know. But we're gonna continue.
We will never go hunt it, though.
No. We're
It can
just
stay
gonna go
living
out
there.
every couple of weeks and pull the card and replace it with another one and let it roll
Let it roll.
and see if we caught anything. And if we did, you guys would see what we caught. And if we didn't, then
You'll know.
you'll know.
Don't worry. It's it's our curiosity too. We need to know.
Yeah.
We need to know.
Yep, we do.
We don't live nowhere near
but
there.
It would be great if you guys could actually see some footage online that's real.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some real shit.
Like,
and we're telling you about it. And
right.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we may have to drop a location.
If we get good video, we will give you the coordinates.
Yeah. Because it is somewhere that honestly, whenever he told me about it, I did not expect to hear something like would live there.
Yeah. And
then whenever he showed me pictures of where it was, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
I'm
also when we go, I want to see if because we're going to take our cell phones, but the signal is really crap because it's in the middle of nowhere. But I want to see if we can find some sort of footprints or something of that nature, and we'll take pictures and that kind of stuff.
He's talking about doing some extra shit now. I was going
just when we go set it up.
I was just
when we go set it up.
He can go off and get the footprints.
It'll be right there. It'll be close by. It'll be right there.
I might need a flamethrower.
It'll be fine.
If you hear about woods catching on fire, just know I got scared. I'm sorry. Just know.
Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Please come back and see us again.
Please. We'll see you next week.
Next time.